many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good Morning Vail.
Happy Fun Day, everybody. And I meant to say Sunday, but it's a Sunday Fun Day. We are all coming off the heels of just an insane Saturday yesterday. There were so many exciting things that we went on, so I hope everybody had a great time over at the Opry Festival for beer and wine tasting in Avon. I'm sure that was magnificent. And last night, I can't say enough. First of all, I want to congratulate Maddie Evans from TV8 for doing such an amazing job as a host for Project Funway. She was along with Eric Williams, who is part of Vail Valley Partnership, and he also works on 104.7 The Mile. They made a great team. They were terrific MCs, and it doesn't end there. Our very own Ben Roof, he's the photographer here at TV8. He did this amazing photo in the morning, and all of these kids right here that you can see, they were all part of the fun, and these are all of Ben Roof's photos. That's from the cover of Vail Daily this morning. Look at the expression on her face. Everybody was just magnificent. Everything was made out of something other than fabric. It was an obviously successful evening, as you can see. What a great turnout, and that was just incredible. And I just want to say to everybody in the community that was there, thank you for so much money that was raised for Eagle County schools, for grants, scholarships, teachers and students are going to benefit from. Also mental health things, everything that the money that was raised for goes to an amazing cause for our Eagle County schools. I also want to congratulate my friend Nevada Lee. He was the DJ last night, and he did an incredible job. He really kept everybody up and enjoying the whole evening, and he was just fantastic. That's Nevada Lee Furrow, and you can always get him through Pink Elephant Productions if you want him for your event also. And same thing with Ben Roof. Amazing photographer. He's in the front page of the Vail Daily today. He's our amazing cameraman, and he does so much more. If you ever want a photographer for your incredible events, reach out to Ben Roof here at TV8. And if you really love that whole DJ phenomenon, well, let me tell you something. We are ramping amp at the Ford Amp. That's right. I got to tell you, there are so many exciting things coming up the weekend from this weekend, and I have to say, you got to get yourselves rested from this weekend for next weekend because it's going to be exciting. Ford Amp is finally bringing that Opry at the Amp. It's a brand new thing that they have going on. This is the very first year, and it's super cool. So at the beginning, on Friday the 7th, they're going to have daytime pop-up DJ sets. That's free for everybody. Okay, and that's going to be really, really, really cool. They're going to have Hassie at Eagle's Nest at the Ice Bar on Vail Mountain from noon to 2. Then they have DJ Freeze from Lions Head Village at 1 to 4. And then DJ Rike, and he'll be in Vail Village also from 1 to 4. And that's going to be just an incredible event because all of these DJs are going to lead up to the paid event, which I hope you got your tickets for at grfavail.com. That's going to be DJ Pee-wee, Polo and Pan, and Big Gigantic for the entire weekend of the 7th and 8th. That's all taking place next weekend. And I sure hope the weather holds up because it's our very first outdoor adventure for some shows, and we cannot wait. So many outdoor shows coming up. Can't wait for the big sky to open up. We do have a very sunny day again today. Yesterday was beautiful, and we're going to get more of the same today. We're going to take a look and see what the day will bring us here. As far as weather goes here in Eagle County, 31 degrees as of 8 a.m., everybody. 46 degrees is your high. So as you can see, we're going to have a much warmer day today and partly cloudy skies. Feeling a little bit colder because winds will be coming out of the west, 15 to 20 miles per hour. So make sure, even if it's a beautiful day, get your layers on for a nice long afternoon. As you can see, partly cloudy skies throughout. By noon, 43 degrees. By 4 p.m., 44 degrees and partly cloudy skies. 8 p.m., partly cloudy and 41 degrees. We're going to take a look right now over in Denver. That's where the booming sunshine is, everybody. 69 degrees and all sunshine over there. Over here in the Rockies, in the high country. 46 degrees in Vail, 50 degrees in Eagle, and we have sunny skies over there as well. And then in Avon, 46 degrees and partly cloudy skies. Taking a look right now, your overnight low tonight, a little different from last week, 29 degrees and partly cloudy skies. Sun tonight will set at 7:30 p.m. Enjoy the longer days. As we get into tomorrow, 40% chance of precipitation on your Monday with mostly cloudy skies, 49 degrees for your high, 19 degrees for your low. Tuesday, more snow, everybody. It will eventually go away, but we're not ready yet. 60% chance of same, 28 degrees with those snow showers on Tuesday, and only 9 degrees for your low, getting colder as the middle of the week comes along. By Wednesday, 50% chance of precipitation, 28 degrees for your high, 9 degrees for your low. By Thursday, mostly sunny skies. It's just mixing it up for us, isn't it? 37 for your high on Thursday, 11 degrees for your low. By Friday, mostly sunny and a nice warm day, 46 degrees for your high and 20 degrees for your low. That's a look at your weather. Now we're going to take a look at your resort report on TV8 Vail.
This resort report is brought to you by Sun and Ski Sports, your new mountain sports headquarters.
Taking a look at all the snowfall, everybody, we're going to see how many inches we've had in the last 24 hours in just a moment when it comes back up. We have got so many record-breaking snowfalls this year. It's just absolutely incredible. We're really, really happy to have it because why? The rivers are going to be so filled with water, and it's just going to be a magnificent time for all of the water that we need here in the Vail Valley. It's so plentiful, and we got to take advantage of that. Don't forget to conserve the water, everybody, because we need it, and those rivers are flowing, and we know Lake Powell is at half of what it normally has been, so we're hoping that all of this extra snowfall will feed that lake and make it bigger and better. As you know, we have a lot of snowfall here locally as well, and we've had 25 lists available for you guys right now in Beaver Creek. 163 of those trails are open, and 98% of that terrain is available for you guys in Beaver Creek. The lift hours extended till 4, which is super exciting, and that's from 8:30 till 4 p.m. In the last 24 hours, we haven't seen any snow in Beaver Creek. We've seen 1 inch in the last 48. The season total, 314 inches. That's just amazing. Like I said, record snow, everybody. Your base depth today in Beaver Creek is 58 inches. We're going to take a look right now. I'm going to see what's going on in Vail Mountain. No snow in the last 24 hours. 3 inches in the last 48. Season total is 329 inches. Your base depth today is 74 inches. And the lift hour is 8:30 to 4 p.m. Super, super stoked about that. You get 33 lists available in Vail. 275 trails are available to you guys, giving you 100% of that terrain. Let's make a great day out of it today, everybody. Get out there, enjoy skiing, boarding, and everything else that you do on the mountain. And make sure you tip your hat to the snowcat drivers. That's a look at your resort report right here on Good Morning Vail on TV8, all brought to you by Sun and Ski, located in Avon, where you can get so many great things, especially at a great sale right now. We'll be back with more great show right here on TV8 after this.
Good Morning Vail.
Welcome back to your Sunday edition of Good Morning Vail on TV8. I'm your host, Liz. Having a great morning with you guys. Sometimes you want to start your morning off with just a quick cup of coffee and get out, but other times you want to take the morning and do something really special for yourself. You know, a little self-love, a little yoga. Well, Anahata Yoga in Minturn is an amazing spot if you want to get on over there for some great yoga classes. We had a chat with them, and we're going to take a look back and see what they're all about. Let's take a look and see right now.
If you want a great place to relax and kind of find your inner zen, well, Anahata here in Minturn is a perfect place to do so. And I'm standing with the owner, Chelsea. Thank you so much for meeting me this morning, Chelsea.
Thanks for being here.
Your space is beautiful. It smells good, it's relaxing, and it gives you kind of that cabin-y feel when you come in that just makes you want to sit down and like find your zen.
Yeah, that's the goal, right? That's the goal. You know, it's with nice wood floors and the fireplace and all the earthly tones. It's just really grounding, and that's our goal. When you walk in, we want you to kind of leave everything else behind and have all of that sensory experience where you feel like you're walking into somewhere else and just can really relax.
And so how long have you guys been here in Minturn?
So we've been here for about 3.5 years.
And what inspired you to open Anahata?
I've been teaching in the Valley for about 10 years, a little over 10, and I've been practicing for well over 20. And you know, I've managed different studios, and I felt like I was teaching a little bit, but not quite enough. And then I live here in Minturn, and the space became available. And someone actually said to me, you know, I saw your yoga studio down the street. I was like, what? Oh, wow. You know, planting the seed, and I went and I looked. I was like, wow, you know, I think this could work. And at that point, I just kind of took a leap of faith and realized that if I didn't, I would regret it. And you know, 3.5 years later, here we are, and it's been a journey, and it's been really fun.
I mean, I can only imagine that this is such a cool space, and Minturn is such a cool, quaint place to just come, spend your time, soak up the sun as you run around a little bit, but then come in and just relax and let all those worries drift away, which I think right now, after everything we've had going on in the world, it's really important that people give themselves that space and that time to do so.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, we really are trying to honor self-care. So Anahata, it's a Sanskrit word. It means the energy center of the heart. So we have multiple energy centers in the body, but really honoring that self-care, that heart space. I think a lot of people think self-care is this luxury, and I think right now we really need it. And even if you're not what we consider a yogi, I mean, we offer so many things here as far as like sound healing, meditation, breath work. We can do one-on-one sessions if you're like, I kind of want to try it, but I'm a little bit nervous. Or even if you're rehabbing an injury. I mean, we work with everyone. And for me, Anahata, it's that place of heart. So we want everyone to feel welcome, whether they're an experienced yogi or if it's their first time here.
Let's go back to this injury recovery, because I have a very bad shoulder, and I talk about it very frequently only because it is something that we all experience here. We're all kind of adrenaline junkies and athletes that are pushing our limits a little bit, and so I have a bad shoulder from a ski injury, and I've had a really hard time finding yoga that will work for me only because it puts so much strain on my bicep tendon, which is separating from my labral tendon.
Oh, no.
And so to have a place where you can come and you can kind of find that sports recovery makes it really important, and knowing that you could do it one-on-one where you can adjust the programming and adjust the flow to make sure that that person is not pushing that injury too hard gives people even more of a safe place.
So that's something, you know, we could work on that one-on-one, or we could do, you know, 1 or 2 sessions one-on-one and then do the group classes and always offer modifications. So all of our classes are all levels. We offer what we call our solar flow, which would be our most advanced, most athletic class. But it's still, you know, it's still all levels. And then we have a lunar flow, a flow to restore that's like a balance between the two, and then restorative is always really good. So in any of them, even if it's really athletic, we're tapping into the parasympathetic system. So just trying to slow down, relax a little, maybe get a massage from Carmen before or after, and just really tap into that.
And so what is this system that you talk about that maybe not all of us know?
So the parasympathetic system is part of our nervous system, and then we also have our sympathetic nervous system. Here in the mountains, we live in our sympathetic. So sympathetic is our fight or flight. We're adrenaline junkies, you know, it's our like chasing away from the tiger, and like we're in that, it's that stress response. So when you come in here, no matter what we're doing, even if you're getting physical, we want to get into that parasympathetic system. So slowing down, releasing like all of that energy, coming into a state where you're supporting your immune system and you're just clearing your mind. So everything that we do is vinyasa based, even our restorative. So vinyasa means movement with breath. And even if we're just staying still, we're cueing the breath. So when you're cueing the breath, you're connecting with your mind and we're trying to clear it. So, that like rat race that's going on in your head all day long is that sympathetic state. We're just trying to get you slow down a little bit and just feel good.
Helps people live in the moment, which is something that we're all really struggling with social media, and then with all of the craziness in the world and everything that's kind of happening, especially here in our community. We have such a busy, ongoing everything every day. There's something to do, there's somewhere to be, and so people do take that in and they do let that wreck their nervous system. And so having a place to just come and drain that and let it go and let it fade away has to be so nice. And it's something a lot of people are nervous to get into, only because they're like, I've never done yoga before, or maybe I'm really stiff, or I've got a bad shoulder, or whatever it is that kind of deters people from coming.
Yeah. And I think like I hear most often, I can't do yoga, I can't touch my toes. And that's like the best reason why you should, because whether you touch your toes or not, you're not a better yogi, but it's working on that flexibility. And even if, again, you're working with injuries, or I do classes for the Shaw Cancer Center, and some of them are undergoing chemo treatments, and like we're not doing the physical practice, we're doing the mental practice. We're tapping into, again, that parasympathetic state, getting you out of the stress response, where you're breathing. We're doing guided meditation. People are like, well, I've never meditated. We'll guide you through it. We'll do singing bowls so that you just receive, and like tapping into that, where you just give yourself an opportunity for 1 hour to slow down. We also do yoga retreats, and like that's a whole week. So if you have the ability to like get away for a whole week, then we can really tap in really deep, and you come back from a vacation not needing another vacation, but just feeling really amazing.
Which is something that I think people always take away from vacation. I know when I go on vacation, I come from a family of 6 children. So when we go on vacation, it's like chaos. Yeah. Like you're almost more stressed out than you would be if you were working. Yeah. And so to have a vacation where you really just get to tap into yourself and spend that quality time with you makes it so much better.
Yeah, so you're tapping into slowing down, you're doing yoga, we're always somewhere on the beach. Like next year we have space for Costa Rica, we're going to Baja, we're going to Tulum. All nourishing, like 3 nourishing meals a day. So you don't have to cook, you don't have to clean, you just have to show up, participate, receive, relax, take a nap, journal, and connect with other people in a really mindful way.
And so if people are interested in participating in any of the great things that you offer here, whether it's the massage from Carmen, or whether it's doing one of the classes and experiencing whatever it is, how can they do so?
So our website is anahatayogaco.com, or you could just call us. We use the MindBody app. So if you've used that, people use it all over the country. You can sign up for classes and workshops, or just text the studio and you'll reach me directly. So.
And how many classes are you guys offering weekly right now?
Right now we're offering about 11 classes weekly, but we offer many more. So like I said, we're doing like the Shaw class. So that's on the schedule right now. We do a lot of workshops Friday night, Saturday afternoons, Sunday afternoons. So really probably about 15 per week, just depending on what we're offering.
Thank you so much for giving us all this information, taking the time to meet with us, Chelsea. What you do is incredible here in Minturn, and you have such a beautiful space to do so.
Thank you. Thanks for being here.
Make sure that you check out Anahata, and you find your inner zen, especially if maybe you've been stressed out with kind of the hustle and bustle that we have all summer long here in the Valley. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back from the break, we've got more of the show. It's that time where we're talking Sun and Ski product of the week. And this week we've got the Oakley Flight Deck M. And this one specifically is the Michaela Schifrin model. So if you want to look like an 88-time world champion ski racer, well then these are the goggles that you want to wear. Now this goggle has some really nice features to it. The Oakley Prism lens technology is one goggle lens meant to cover a very broad spectrum of light, making it nice and easy for you to ski and see out there. So if you want to hit the slopes like our very own Michaela Schifrin, well then this is a great way to do so. Another super nice feature about these goggles is they are OTG, meaning they can fit over your glasses, and you can tell by this cutout right here in the frame, making it nice and convenient for you if you have to wear your glasses under your goggles. Now this is a great product to get your hands on, and especially during these spring skiing months, especially when we see that sunshine come out, because it is a little bit darker of a lens. We want to thank Sun and Ski Sports for bringing you this product of the week. We love giving you as much information as we can for all of the great products that you can get your hands on over at Sun and Ski Sports. You can check out their website at sunandskisports.com, and that way you can order them right to your door. We're going to take a short break right now.
Nap Harvest, your local marketplace for fresh, locally produced products. Our indoor farmers market is open 7 days a week, featuring locally grown organic produce, prepared meals, honey from our Nap Nectar hive, furniture, cutting boards, and much more. We source and sell locally grown and produced products from the Vail and Roaring Fork Valleys. Visit us at our new location in Eagle Ranch, 717 Sylvan Lake Road, next door to Color Coffee Roasters.
Eyepieces of Vail has been a fixture in the Vail community for over 30 years. From designer frames and sunglasses to high-performance sports frames, prescription goggles, and in-demand accessories like helmets, goggle lenses, and foldable reading glasses, our inventory raises the optical bar. Visit one of our 7 locations today and see why generations of loyal customers return time after time for our unmatched service and inventory. Eyepieces, the art of vision.
Time to rise and shine? There's no better way to start your day off than with the Good Morning Vail crew. You asked for more and TV8 delivered. Good Morning Vail is here for you with your local news, sports, weather, and community events every morning from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. No matter the season, we give you a reason to watch, so grab your coffee and join the fun. Live stream us at tv8vail.com or on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92. And remember, there's more for you on 92.
Good Morning Vail.
Welcome back, everybody. There's a specific type of food that's good for just about anything. We're talking breakfast, lunch, dinner. It can go into salads. You can make a sandwich out of it. It could be a side dish. It could be a main dish. It can go on Eggs Benedict. Are you hungry yet? Well, I'm talking about crab cakes. They are so delicious, and we love them here in the Rocky Mountains. And, well, you know about Colorful Cooking with Tracy. It's a great cooking show that we have here on Good TV8, Good Morning Vail, all of it. Well, I want to show you this clip of her making these amazing crab cakes. It will make your mouth water, and you're going to want to go out and do it yourself. Let's take a look and see at Tracy's Crab Cakes for Colorful Cooking on TV8 Vail.
Hi, I'm Tracy Miller with Colorful Cooking, and today we are going to be cooking up some real goodies. Whether you have people visiting or you're going on a picnic or you just want something really healthy for dinner tonight, I've got you covered right here. We're not wasting any time. We're jumping right on into it. So at first we're going to do the asparagus wraps. Now I've already boiled the asparagus and then I shocked them. So that means you boil them in water until they're done. And these were skinny ones. They took like maybe 3 minutes in boiling water. And then I put them in cold water. That stops the cooking process and keeps the nice vibrant color green. So we're making wraps, super easy. And one of the things when you're making wraps that you want to do is microwave your wraps for like 30 seconds because that's going to make them a little bit easier to roll and a little bit easier to work with. So I've got 3 wraps in here that I microwaved for about 30 seconds. They are flour tortillas, delicious and hearty, and those are going to be the base for our asparagus wraps. We start with mayonnaise, and then we've got to add a little sweetness. So this is kind of funny because this is not always a staple at my house, but we're going to put a little ketchup in there as well. That'll give it the sweet flavor, kind of like a Russian dressing, a play on Russian dressing. And then we're going to use a little bit of these chipotles. And now what we're going to do is we are going to put that all over our wrap. So what I've noticed, and I make wraps a lot for my catering company, and what I noticed is that if you do a thin layer of the spread all the way around the tortilla, you're going to be in good shape for rolling it and keeping it all together. I have smoked Gouda cheese because this is going to be a smoky wrap. I'm going to put that at the very bottom because what I've noticed is if I try to cut these wraps with asparagus, the asparagus shoots out all over the place. So you really want the asparagus to be on the chipotle so that it doesn't shoot out all over the place when you cut it. Put some lettuce down there. Look at all that. This looks so pretty with all the colors. So then when you roll it, you're just going to go like this. Pull all of that in. Roll it up. I roll these, put them seam side down in the refrigerator, uncovered, because if you cover these flour tortillas with saran wrap, then they're going to get super mushy. Here's the asparagus wraps. I'm going to make one more We are going to take a quick break. When we return, we're talking all about Brussels sprouts. We're going to get these in the oven, and I'm going to show you how to make a delicious Brussels sprout salad. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Colorful Cooking. We just made some asparagus wraps, which will be great for guests or just for lunch if you're looking for vegetarian. And now we're going to move on. First off, you need to cut the Brussels sprouts. And all the Brussels sprouts, just like with any veggie you're ever working with, they're all different. So when you're baking them, and my oven is at 400 degrees because we're really going to roast these babies, you want everything to be about the same size. So if you're getting some really little Brussels sprouts, then you're not going to want to cut them as much as the big ones. Like this one's a monster, so I'm going to just cut that a little bit more. So we've got these little cuties. They're so cute. They're just like baby cabbages. And then I'm going to put them on my sheet pan. We're going to keep this super simple because the ingredients are fresh and healthy. So mucking them up with a whole bunch of different ingredients is not what we're going to do. Brussels sprouts by themselves. Oven is at 400 degrees. I'm going to pour olive oil over the Brussels sprouts. Doesn't even have to be that much because it's going to kind of melt when you bake it. And then I have a mixture of salt and pepper. This is how I like to do it when I'm in the kitchen. Just make a nice mixture of salt and pepper because that's what I use for everything. And I'm going to really kind of generously cover these Brussels sprouts. And whenever I'm cooking veggies, I definitely put a lot of salt and pepper on them. Okay. The Brussels sprouts, cut up nicely, olive oil, salt and pepper, oven's at 400 degrees. I'm going to pop them into the oven for about 10 minutes. And this is when a little bit of experience is going to let you know, because if you cook those Brussels sprouts just a little bit too long, they're going to have no crunch and they're going to be mushy. And those are the Brussels sprouts that your parents complain about because your grandma used to overcook them all the time. We are going to cook those Brussels sprouts for about 10 minutes. Check them because every veggie is different. We're going to check them, see their doneness, and then put the pears in for about 5 minutes. We've added the pears about 5 minutes before we were finished cooking the Brussels sprouts. And these Brussels took about 10 minutes, but you can expect about 10 to 12 minutes for most Brussels sprouts if you cut them in half. You don't want to overcook them because that's going to make them mushy and gross, and it's going to make your house smell really bad. So we have the pears that I tossed with a little bit of olive oil and some fresh thyme, and I tossed those right there into the Brussels sprouts. So basically, this is the salad. A half a cup of Brussels sprouts is like 28 calories, and it also contains over 100% of your daily recommended dose of vitamin K. So they're really healthy, and if you're looking to get a little more vitamin K, vitamin C they're high in as well, and lots of other minerals. When you're looking for just like a little sliver of certain minerals, you're going to find a lot of that in Brussels sprouts. So here we have the salad. I did sprinkle a little bit of fresh thyme on the salad, on the pears when I put them in the oven, but now I'm going to sprinkle just a little bit more. When you're working with fresh herbs like this, and now this time you have to definitely get the stems off. So this is a job for the kids. This is what I always give to my kids, and they're like, really, Mom, do we have to do this? But see, if you just kind of do that, then you get the fresh thyme. You don't have to chop it or anything. It's just nice and the little leaves. So we're going to put a little more on that, and then we're going to stir this up a little. Everything's softened up. You can eat this salad warm, or you can eat at room temperature. That's one of the great things about it. And I'm going to tell you what, people are going to like this salad. You're going to be surprised how many people are after your Brussels sprouts when you make this. I like to put a little honey mustard on it. It just brings a sweetness to it and also gives a mustard taste, and mustard and Brussels go really, really nicely together. So I'm just going to stir up my honey mustard, and all this is a combination of sour cream, honey, mustard, and some white wine vinegar, a little salt and pepper, because I put a little salt and pepper on everything. So just lightly put some honey mustard on that, and then there you go. You have your Brussels sprout salad. Super simple, great ingredients. The key to this one is to make sure you cook everything perfectly so that it's not overcooked, and then let it cool down and enjoy it any time of the day. So now we have smoky asparagus wraps, we have a Brussels sprout pear salad, and next we are going to make crab cake. Okay, so you're probably dying to know the biggest secret of making crab cakes, and everybody has their crab cake recipe that they like. Mine, I just like a lot of crab in it, not a lot of filler, but you do need some filler or the crab cakes aren't going to stick together. So the biggest secret is when you buy your crab, and I buy mine from Costco, I get this big one because it's actually delicious crab, but it kind of gets a little wet, so you have to wring it out a little, like I'm gently squeezing the crab. Like, you don't want to be tough with it. It's very delicate. It's delicious. It's tender. And we're just happy that somebody else got it out of the shell for us. But this is what you do. This is the number one tip, in my opinion, that I can give you to make good crab cakes. You get all of this moisture out of here. See, as you get to the bottom, there's just so much. And then you're going to get a nice sear on your crab cake, and it's not going to steam up. Okay, easy enough. We have all this beautiful crab. It's nice. It's claw meat. It's delicious. I'm going to add some parsley, a little bit of green in there. We are going to add some red onion. Onion's not my favorite, but it's very good for you. And a lot of people like the onion in here, and it's definitely missed if you don't add it. I add a tiny, tiny bit of Creole seasoning, and it doesn't, whatever the Creole seasoning is you have at home, I just add a little bit of that just to give it some flavor. I do add a little salt and pepper. We'll go back to what I said earlier, salt and pepper everything. 1 egg that has been slightly beaten, that's going to help bind everything together. I do a little bit of mayonnaise to give it a nice creamy texture, and then some breadcrumbs. Ball them up. Look at that, pat them down a little. Squeeze them in on the side, and then I put them in my pan. When I'm dropping them into my pan, I wiggle it around a little bit so that the olive oil goes under all of the crab. These are crab cakes. They are delicious. We will be talking more when we get back. You're watching Colorful Cooking. All right, look at this appetizer platter right here. This is all we did. This could be a full dinner, actually. You could have the asparagus as an appetizer, and then you could have the Brussels sprout salad and the crab cakes as a dinner if you wanted that way, or a very nice lunch. Now I have a quick little basil aioli. It's just a mixture of mayonnaise, sour cream, basil, and lemon juice, and I like to serve that right on top of my crab cakes. If I'm serving for a crowd, I only do it on a few, but if I'm serving for myself, I do it on every single one. I'm Tracy Miller with Colorful Cooking, Brussels sprout salad, asparagus wraps, and crab cakes today. I hope you enjoy these recipes and eat healthy.
Good Morning Vail.
When people think of world-class destinations, they're drawn to a place that provides opportunities for fine dining, shopping, superior lodging, exciting events, and unparalleled outdoor activities. Park City, Utah, and Vail, Colorado are renowned destinations for travelers and extraordinary homes for residents. Feature your exceptional products and services in these 2 luxury communities. Advertise with Park City Television and TV8 Vail. Contact us today.
Here at Sun & Ski Sports, we are all about helping you find the right gear for your best adventure. Come explore our selection of skis, snowboards, bikes, clothing, and footwear. Stop by our full-service shop to learn more about how we help keep your equipment at peak performance and our assortment of rentals. Remember, whatever your adventures may be, you can find all your gear here at Sun & Ski Sports. Call or visit us in Avon or Dillon or learn more at sunandski.com.
I'm Clinton Griffiths, the host of Ag Day Television. Get the latest news about crops, livestock, rural living, and so much more from our award-winning team. Follow the food you eat from the field to the store to your table every day, because what's happening on the farm matters to you and your family. Watch Ag Day weekdays.
Did you know that all Eagle County residents and visitors can get a free Eagle Valley Library District card? All you need is a photo ID. You get our online databases and resources, free music, free streaming, all from wherever you have internet access. Free audiobooks and e-audiobooks straight to your phone. Go into your Eagle Valley Library District branch today and get your library card.
Have you heard the exciting news? Well, we're here to share it with you. Good Morning Vail is now a podcast, so you can stream us on all of your favorite streaming devices, whether you have an iPhone or an Android. So make sure that if you are on the go, that you get in the know by streaming us on any of those platforms. We love what we do here at TVA, and we love to give you the information, so make sure that you can catch us all the time.
Hi there! Are you ready to explore famous neighborhoods from New York City to Kentucky? Watch The Neighborhood with host Nicole Newman. Featuring famous people, unique history, and delicious places to eat and drink. Our viewers get an inside personal look at each neighborhood. With each episode we learn, grow, laugh, and live like a local, not just a visitor. Welcome to The Neighborhood. Check your local program schedule and tune in.
Good Morning Vail.
Welcome to your TV8 Weather Center. Let's take a look and see what your Sunday has in store for us here. By 8:30 in the morning, 31 degrees. Your high today is 46 degrees. We're going to have partly cloudy skies, and it'll feel a little bit chillier because we have winds coming out of the west, 15 to 20 miles per hour. Taking a look at the full day by noon, 43 degrees and partly cloudy skies. Throughout the entire day, we will have partly cloudy skies. By 4 p.m., 43 degrees, and by 8 p.m., 41 degrees. Taking a look right now at the I-70 corridor, let's take a look over in Denver where it's nice and toasty and sunny, 69 degrees and sunshine over in Denver. Feels like summer already. In Vail, 46 degrees, partly cloudy skies. In Eagle, more sunshine over there with 50 degrees. Avon, 46 degrees and partly cloudy skies. As we take a look at the overnight, the low is 29 degrees. Sunset tonight at 7:30 p.m. Taking a look at the week, tomorrow we'll kick off the week on Monday at 40% chance of precipitation, mostly cloudy skies. 49 degrees is your high and 19 degrees is your low. By Tuesday, 60% chance of snow showers. 28 degrees is your high and 9 degrees is your low. By Wednesday, 50% chance of precipitation. Scattered snow throughout the day. 28 degrees is your high and 9 degrees is your low. By Thursday, we're going to get some sunshine again, mostly sunny. 37 for your high and 11 for your low. By Friday, sunshine continues for Friday afternoon, 46 for your high and 20 degrees for your low. Your weather report is brought to you by Sun and Ski, located in Avon. They're having a monster sale and a big spring blowout. Get over there, get all of your great things for each season of the year over at Sun and Ski. Now we're going to go take a look at your lens report. It's always with Maddie through Eyepieces of Vail.
Lens of the Day is brought to you by Eyepieces of Vail and Goggle Bar, serving the Vail Valley for over 30 years.
We love giving you great information on how you can protect yourself out there on the slopes. And a great way to do so is making sure that you can see so you can ski or ride. And so I've got two very different but both very incredible goggle companies in front of me. So we're going to start over here with the Smith 4D Mag system. The reason that this is such a great system for you when you're out there skiing or riding is that 4D Mag part stands for allowing you to have more peripheral vision up there on the slopes. So you can see how the bottom of this goggle lens right here is nice and rounded on both lenses. That's going to increase your bird's eye view by 25% when you're out there, meaning that you're just going to have more peripheral vision, not only to the sides with this nice frameless goggle, but also below you, really allowing yourself to see all those little nooks and crannies that could be in that snow. Now, all you have to do to change this goggle lens is you're going to release these two little levers right here, and then you'll just grab that little bit of frame that's on that goggle lens, pull it out, grab your lighter lens, so your flat light lens. Make sure that it clips all the way in before you lock those in place, and then that goggle lens is good to go, making it nice and convenient for you to change your lenses. Smith goggles come with ChromaPop technology in the lenses, which is going to enhance those colors while you're out there skiing or riding, which makes it really easy for you to make the transition from the dark lens to the sunny day, or the cloudy day lens, excuse me. Now we're going to move over. So we've got the Zeal Portal on this side of me. This is a great system as well. They also come with some fabulous magnets. Now all you have to do is slide it up, and then like a garage door, you're going to put it close to those rail locks, and then you're going to slide it right back in, making it nice and convenient to change that goggle lens. So when you're out there, you can easily change this one as well. And I actually was really struggling with this for a while. I went into Eyepieces, had them explain it to me. They showed it to me within the matter of 30 seconds on how easy it is to actually change this goggle lens. So if you're having any difficulties with any of your goggles, any of your prescriptions, any of your glasses, Eyepieces is such a great place for you to go explore. Now, the reason that the Zeal optics have such a great lens in them is because the Zeal was actually just bought by Maui Jim, but they're all polarized. And so you can see right here the difference that polarization is going to make in that reflection of the sun back towards you. And especially with that snow, you can see that snow reflects 88% of the light back towards your eyes. And so to avoid that exhaustion on your eyes, it's really important that you have the correct goggle lens to protect your eyes. And either one of these is going to protect your eyes very well from those harsh UV rays, whether you like the polarized lens or whether you like the Chroma Pop lens. Either one is going to do its job to help you see so you can ski or ride and keep yourself nice and safe out there. Now, some tips and tricks to keep your goggles nice and safe themselves is you can see each one comes with this nice little bag. When you're done with your extra lens, you want to make sure that you're placing it back in that bag so that lens is not getting scratched at all. It's nice, it's protected, and it's somewhere secure. Also in this bag, there's a little sleeve so that you can fit your goggles in there as well and keep everything protected. But when you're done skiing or riding, it's really important that you take the goggle off of your helmet, and especially if there's any moisture along this foam, because if that foam is compressed while it's wet, it's going to start to slowly disintegrate. Now, it won't happen over one season, but it might happen over 2 seasons, and to avoid that, you just remove the goggles so that foam stays in this beautiful, perfect condition. That way you can enjoy these goggles for quite some time, because there's no better investment than your vision. Now, if you are looking for any vision needs, Eyepieces of Vail has 6 convenient locations throughout our community for you to go check out. There's the brand new remodeled one up at the top of Beaver Creek that's absolutely beautiful. There's one at the top of Bridge Street. There's one in the Solaris Plaza. There's one in the Sun and Alp Hotel, and then there's one over in Lion's Head, as well as one in Edwards. Oh man, I'm running out of breath, but if there's anything that you need optical-wise, make sure that you check out Eyepieces of Vail and go see our friends over there. We want to thank them so much for sponsoring this Lens of the Day report this morning. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we've got more show, so stay tuned. We're really excited to introduce you to TV8's newest on-air segment. It's called the TV8 Visitors Bureau, and what that does is it helps you navigate getting around town from point A to point B, or find the restaurant you want to go to, or maybe even give you tips on where you should go for what kind of meal you're looking for. And right now we're here at the Avon Transit Center, where we're going to be giving you information on which bus you should catch depending on where you want to go, because there's a red line, a blue line, a skier and restaurant shuttle, and so there's a lot of information here. If you're staying down in Avon, the Avon Skier Shuttle will pick you up at so many great locations and get you up to Beaver Creek Mountain for you to enjoy skiing and riding up there. And the bus comes every 15 minutes to each stop, so therefore you can get to the mountain very quickly and efficiently. You can go to avon.org for more information in the entire bus schedule. Now, the EcoBus is an inter-county bus that can take you from Eagle to Vail and anywhere in between. Whether you're looking to go to Minturn or Eagle Vail, this is the bus that's going to get you from point A to point B. And for more information on that, you'll go to eaglecounty.us to see exactly the bus schedule that's taking place there. That's going to do it for this edition of the TV8 Visitors Bureau. I hope it helps you get from point A to point B, and it helps you navigate the bus system here in Avon just a little bit. We'll be back with more after this.
Good Morning Vail.
It's the fastest half hour in television. Toyota's Race Week takes you inside the high-speed world of NASCAR. Go behind the scenes for a look into the high adrenaline world of motorsports and hear from your favorite drivers as they discuss the drive to a championship. If you love NASCAR, you won't want to miss Toyota's Race Week.
Tune into Good Morning Vail all week long for your chance to win tickets to see local favorites, the Runaway Grooms, play with East Coast sensation band Dogs in a Pile. Friday, April 7th at 10 Mile Music Hall. Just wait for the Watch and Win jingle and be the first to call for your chance to see two of your favorite bands in action, courtesy of your friends at TVA Vail and 10 Mile Music Hall. There's always more for you on Channel 92.
Coming up this season on Ready, Set, Renovate, real homeowners tackle really big renos.
Welcome to the ugliest house in the neighborhood.
It's a wild ride from before to after.
If we go to the tile store one more time, only one of us is coming out alive.
Well, I didn't know he was going to do all that.
Between the budget and the timeline, it's makeover madness.
Hi, it's Max at TVA Vail. We want to invite you all to the Wacky Winter Reading Program. It's open to all ages. All you have to do is read 10 books or 1,000 pages. For more information, go on our website, tvavail.com. And thank you to our sponsor, the Eagle Valley Library District.
Good Morning Vail.
Welcome back to the show. We have a lot of really cool places here in the Vail Valley, and there's one place that's super magical, mostly for kids, but I'll tell you what, as an adult, I want to walk by there and just go in and breathe the air. There's a place called Fuzzy Wigs. That's right, it's a super cool place. You can get fudge, candy, and so much more. Bring the kids over there to delight their senses. We had a chance to talk to everybody over at Fuzzy Wigs to find out what they're all about and what your kids will love best. Let's take a look and see now.
If you're running around Vail Village, well then the best place to stop is Fuzzy Wigs Candy Store, and that's because they've got everything you could ever dream of here. And I'm standing here with one of the fabulous people, Matt. Matt, thank you so much for meeting us.
Oh, of course. Thanks for stopping by this morning.
What do you got going on over there?
Making a batch of caramel. We make all the caramel from scratch, so this is just basically like butter, sugar, glucose, and half right now. And then it boils for a really, really, really long time. And then I'll start adding all the evaporated milk in, and after like an hour, you have caramel.
And then you'll dip all of the delicious apples. And so you guys are one of the few candy stores here in the village where you can get literally everything your heart could ever dream of.
We're trying. I mean, we don't have everything, but I mean, we have a lot. And like, so for instance, this amount of caramel would probably cover 3 times as many apples as we have here, but we'll go back and we'll use all the caramel that's not on the apples we'll use to make like caramels and turtles, and we use it in the fudge because we're making almost all the chocolate stuff here. So,
which is really incredible. Everything here is so delicious. You guys have my favorite sea salt caramels.
Oh, they're the best.
They're to die for.
Like dark chocolate sea salt caramel all day long.
All day long.
Yeah.
And this is the only place that I will come and get them. And if I'm like, try anywhere else, I'm like, it's okay, but the caramel is never as good as it is from here.
You can tell everybody that.
I
agree.
I just
right?
publicly did.
No, I fully agree, but I'm biased. So, of course.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, like dark chocolate sea salt caramels or like a dark pecan turtle, like coming off the mountain in the morning after skiing or snowboarding before work, like we'll be super hungry, and so we just house them. Like it's like an immediate thing with coffee.
I can only imagine how much candy you probably consume in like a month basis.
Not as much as you think, because like the longer you're here, the pickier you get.
Right.
So, I mean, yeah, we all have our moments, but you bring food so that you're not snacking nonstop. But, oh yeah, we eat it.
Yeah, for sure. And the coolest part about Fuzzy Wigs is you guys are a family-owned and operated business.
Yes, so give me a second. I need to add some milk here. But yeah, so we've been doing this. We started doing this in '93 up in Steamboat. So, put some perspective on it. That was like when I made my first batch of caramel. That was 30 years ago.
Wow.
Yeah, I know, right? But yeah, we're still family owned. It's us. Like if you were in some of our other stores, you'll run into like my mom and my stepdad and my brother. And yeah, that's the great thing about us being involved in all of it is it's still us. Like each store's a little bit different, and we do things here that we don't do in any of the other stores, and we carry local artists, and so we're trying to do as much of it here, and that's what makes it fun. I mean, we live here.
Right.
So, yeah.
And that's what does make it fun, because you come in here and you can tell that it's just an out there store. Like you guys get to have all of the most fun things in here, but also you can feel that family vibe as soon as you walk in. And I was lucky enough to meet Blake the other day, and so now I've met two of you guys and spent some time with both of you, and just getting to come in here and know that it's still family owned and that you guys are really living the Vail lifestyle that we all love makes it really cool.
Well, and like Blake's been around since he was 18. He came in like almost 14 years ago, and so now he's family, and he's still around, and like his wife Victoria works here, and Krista, who grew up in the Valley, has been here for like 10 years, and so she'll come by with like her little 1.5-year-old Willow, and so yeah, it's once you're sort of sucked in and you're here for a while, you're just all family.
Which is the best part. And so if people should know anything about Fuzzy Wigs, what separates you guys from some of the other candy stores that they could come to in Vail, what would you say it is?
Well, we try to have a little bit of everything for everyone. So whether it's your grandparents or your parents or like little Willow, I mean, we try to have stuff for everyone. Yeah.
Which makes it so incredible. And where are you guys located, and what are your hours of operation if people want to come enjoy some of your fun candy?
All right. Well, we're right on the Children's Fountain. When people call and ask where we are, we say, we're across from Wild Bill's, and we're next to Pepe's and Axel's, and we're right on the Children's Fountain, and we're here every day. We're even in the off season, even in November. Unless it's snowing a ton and it's junky out, then we might be skinning in the morning, but we'll be here in the afternoon.
Which I think is the way to do it, and then it shows that you really live this lifestyle, which is the thing that we all know and love here.
Well, thanks. We appreciate we're just happy that everybody has been coming by for 14 years, and hopefully everybody continues to come by. And I mean, we're here. We're not going anywhere.
Listen, I would like to tell you that we love you guys so much in my family that my dad makes his way from Park City to visit, and we always come in here and stock up on jelly beans.
Well, and it's funny because everybody has their own little thing when they come in. Mm-hmm. So like people from England, for some reason, they have a hard time getting Jelly Belly stuff over there. So they always stock up on that. But then we've been like over the past couple years, we have ramen. And so it's all special ramen from like South Korea, and it's super spicy. And so people have their own things that they come for year after year after year. And they expand on it a little bit, but there's always like your dad. He's always getting jelly beans.
He's always getting the jelly beans. I normally come in for the chocolate, the caramels, but also the shame factor is I probably come in here once every other week and buy something.
Everybody has that shame factor. We don't tell anybody, but seriously, that's the great thing is we know everybody who's around here because everybody's coming in on a regular basis, and that's what makes it great because then we know everybody who's working around here and living around here, and it's just a great thing. And we've seen people, over the past 13 years, like Candace from Axel's, we've seen her daughters grow up. Mm-hmm. Like Seeger, who's Becky and Jesse, and they're over at Gorsuch, like we've seen him be born, and now he's in I think 5th grade or something. So we've seen a lot of people grow up, and it's actually really cool.
And it just shows what a great part of the community you are. Thank you so much for taking the time to meet with us, teaching us a little bit about the caramel apple making process, and just spending some time with me this morning.
No, thanks for stopping by. We appreciate it.
We love it here. If you're running around Vail and you have a sweet tooth, well, then this is the best place to come because they've got everything for everyone in the family. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we've got more of the show.
Good Morning Vail.
Nap Harvest, your local marketplace for fresh, locally produced products. Our indoor farmers market is open 7 days a week, featuring locally grown organic produce, prepared meals, honey from our Nap Nectar hive, furniture, cutting boards, and much more. We source and sell locally grown and produced products from the Vail and Roaring Fork Valleys. Visit us at our new location in Eagle Ranch, 717 Sylvan Lake Road, next door to Color Coffee Roasters.
If you haven't seen Good Day Vail lately, here's what you've been missing. I'm Cece Zach, and I'm the host of Good Day Vail, and you can find us on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92 or on our website at tvavail.com and on YouTube. We're here to serve the Vail Valley, and we look forward to sharing our story with all of you.
Did you know that all Eagle County residents and visitors can get a free Eagle Valley Library District card? All you need is a photo ID. You get our online databases and resources, free music, free streaming, all from wherever you have internet access. Free audiobooks and e-audiobooks straight to your phone. Go into your Eagle Valley Library District branch today and get your library card.
Here at Sun and Ski Sports, we are all about helping you find the right gear for your best adventure. Come explore our selection of skis, snowboards, bikes, clothing, and footwear. Stop by our full-service shop to learn more about how we help keep your equipment at peak performance and our assortment of rentals. Remember, whatever your adventures may be, you can find all your gear here at Sun and Ski Sports. Call or visit us in Avon or Dillon or learn more at sunandski.com.
When people think of world-class destinations, they're drawn to a place that provides opportunities for fine dining, shopping, superior lodging, exciting events, and unparalleled outdoor activities. Park City, Utah, and Vail, Colorado are renowned destinations for travelers and extraordinary homes for residents. Feature your exceptional products and services in these two luxury communities. Advertise with Park City Television and TV8 Vail. Contact us today.
Get up, get ready to start your day. The mountains are calling you out to play. Come on, we'll make you feel right at home. Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Welcome to your second hour of your Sunday edition of Good Morning Vail on TV8. I love that song. It sticks in your head all day long. And it was written and performed by Beth Swearigan from the Vail Valley Theater Company. And it's just a great song, and it definitely sticks in your head. And I'm really excited about our guests coming up for the second hour. We will first have Rabbi David, and he's going to come in and give us a little information about what's going down for Passover, which the first day starts on the 5th of this month. Sorry about that. And he's going to give us a little blessing, and he's going to let us know about the silent disco that's coming up. It's going to be a lot of fun for everybody. So stick around for that great interview. And then we have Tommy Anderson. He's the lead singer of the Aliltones, and they have a really big anniversary party and celebration of one of their members, Jude Wargo. That's taking place on the 21st at Agave. He's going to come in today, talk about the big event, and play a couple of songs for us, so I'm really excited about that. Thanks to Tommy and Rabbi David, who are coming in shortly to the show. I want to remind everybody that this is the time of year where all the bears are coming back out of hibernation or torpor, depending on how big they are. Now, they can smell 100 times better than we can. That's huge. They can literally smell food from 5 miles away. What's my point? It's time to get your garbage all locked down. If you're starting to go camping, make sure you put all your trash and food in your car and lock that car before you go down to sleep at night. And at home, make sure you get those bear-proof trash cans because they're coming out, everybody. And if you do get approached by a bear and you have your kids and everything like that, slowly back away at first. And if they seem to get a little bit crazy or they're coming towards you, you have to get big and large and growl at the bear. And that is supposedly something that will make the bear back up and go away. So just be large and intimidating to the bear. And then, of course, we have something really exciting coming up over at the Villar Performance tonight. You got to check this out for all the kids. It's Peter Rabbit, but it's a symphony. They get to hear the wind instruments, the horns, and the strings, and learn something great about the symphony through Peter Rabbit. It's a really great bilingual event for everybody, so you're going to have it in Spanish and English tonight. Check it out for all the kids, everybody. Go to villarpac.org to get all of the tickets for that great show. They also have great family 4-packs for you guys. And then another big event tonight, of course, Michaela Schiffer and everybody is finally here, the meet and greet with Michaela over at the Solaris that starts at 4 p.m. So if you want to go see that magnificent lady who has done so many great things with her life, and of course she's a local, so we want to go celebrate Michaela. Get on over there tonight at 4 o'clock for Michaela. It's going to be another great day today. Let's take a look and see what the weather brings us for our outdoor adventures on a Sunday. We're going to have partly cloudy skies today, everybody. 31 degrees for your high, for your low, and then 46 degrees today for your high. Partly cloudy skies. Winds coming out from the west, 15 to 20 miles per hour, making it feel a little bit colder than it should. Now we're going to take a look and see what the rest of the day looks like. Throughout the day, partly cloudy skies. By noon, it will be 43 degrees and 44 degrees by 4 p.m., 41 degrees by 8 p.m., continued partly cloudy skies. Over in Denver, nice and warm, 69 degrees and sunny skies. Same thing in Eagle, it's also warm, 50 degrees and partly sunny skies. Then in Vail, partly cloudy with 46 degrees. And of course, we're going to take a look at Avon, and it's 46 degrees as well in Avon with partly cloudy skies. Taking a look tomorrow, Monday, we have 40% chance of precipitation, mostly cloudy skies, 49 degrees for your high and 19 degrees for your low. By Tuesday, more snow, everybody, 60% chance of same, 28 degrees is your high, 9 degrees is your low. Scattered snow continues through Wednesday at 50% chance, 28 degrees for your high and 9 degrees for your low. Then the sun comes back out on Thursday. Mostly sunny, 37 for your high and 11 degrees for your low. Friday, the sunshine continues, 46 for your high and 20 degrees for your low. That's a look at your weather for today. And we're going to take right now a look at your resort report on TV8 Vail.
This resort report is brought to you by Sun & Ski Sports, your new mountain sports headquarters.
Taking a look over in Beaver Creek, in the last 24 to 48 hours, we have had a small amount of snow. We've had only 3 inches, but my God, that just adds to the full amount in Beaver Creek. Season total is already 329 inches. 74 inches is your base depth. Your lift hours, have been extended to 4 p.m., 8:30 to 4 for you guys over in. And we're looking right now at Vail Mountain. Lifts open are 33 lifts. Trails are available for you. 275 trails are available. 100% of that terrain is open for you guys. Taking a look at Beaver Creek, only 1 inch in the last 48 hours. 314 inches for Beaver Creek is your season total. 58 inches is your base depth. Also, lift hours 8:30 to 4 p.m. That is a look at your resort report right here on TVA Vail. We'll be back with great guests and more of the great show on Good Morning Vail for your Sunday.
Good Morning Vail.
Nap Harvest, your local marketplace for fresh, locally produced products. Our indoor farmers market is open 7 days a week, featuring locally grown organic produce, prepared meals, honey from our Nap Nectar hive, furniture, cutting boards, and much more. We source and sell locally grown and produced products from the Vail and Roaring Fork Valleys. Visit us at our new location in Eagle Ranch, 717 Sylvan Lake Road, next door to Color Coffee Roasters.
Do you love the outdoor lifestyle? Well, then make sure you tune in every day at 6:30 and 10:30 p.m. to catch The Scoreboard Nation. It's an outdoor lifestyle show dedicated to your 3 favorite mountain towns: Park City, Utah, Vail, Colorado, and Reno, Tahoe. I'll be your host, Maddie Evans, and I can't wait to see you there.
When people think of world-class destinations, they're drawn to a place that provides opportunities for fine dining, shopping, superior lodging, exciting events, and unparalleled outdoor activities. Park City, Utah, and Vail, Colorado are renowned destinations for travelers and extraordinary homes for residents. Feature your exceptional products and services in these 2 luxury communities. Advertise with Park City Television and TV8 Vail. Contact us today.
Did you know that all Eagle County residents and visitors can get a free Eagle Valley Library District card? All you need is a photo ID. You get our online databases and resources, free music, free streaming, all from wherever you have internet access. Free audiobooks and e-audiobooks straight to your phone. Go into your Eagle Valley Library District branch today and get your library card.
Good Morning Vail.
Lots of spring fashions are coming to light, everybody. We have a lot of clothes that we could take a look at. And you know, if you want to shop here in the Valley and you want to save a bunch of money, one of my favorite places is located in Minturn, and it's called Holy Toledo. It's literally a church that was transformed into this tremendous store. For women and men, you can get accessories, clothing, shoes, and so much. Owned by Heather and run by another fabulous Heather. Let's take a look right now to see what's going on over at Holy Toledo in Minturn.
If you're looking to go shopping while you're here running around in Minturn, well, Holy Toledo is the place to be, and you can't miss it because it's in such a unique building. And I'm standing here with Heather. Heather, thank you so much for meeting us this morning.
Thank you for having me.
This is such a fun store. You guys have everything imaginable, whether you're in the market for shoes, jewelry, clothes, whatever it is.
That's exactly right. And we've got a big demographic to pull from. We've got over 8,000 consigners from around the world. A lot of them second homeowners from Vail, so we get a really big array of things. And a big demographic like from age 16 to 85. Mostly everyday current clothing, all the way from middle mall brands to probably like couture pieces. So.
Which makes it really fun to come shopping here, especially because you're going to get those great deals on unique pieces. And some of these pieces, like Free People will make a line of clothing, and you guys will have those pieces, and people will search high and low for them, and they can just come right here to Holy Toledo and find them.
Exactly. And in the winter, we get tons of beautiful ski wear, as you can imagine. I also have a relationship with some reps in town and some of the stores in town, so they consign with us as well. So we get some new things, but the most of it, it's all consigned, but most is used.
Which makes it really fun, and plus, sometimes that used stuff is way better because then it's broken in. You have those like weird elbows or something in a sweater, and if you get it used, then they're broken in for you already, so you don't have to get that stiffness out of the product.
Especially a nice pair of Fry boots. So.
Right. And I've been looking at all the shoes around here. I was doing a little bit of pre-shopping before we started the interview. You guys have such great stuff, and you have such a cool story about how Holy Toledo came to be.
Yeah, so my husband and I worked on the mountain most of our lives out here, so we had seasonal jobs. I was an instructor and he was a patroller, and we decided we needed a year-round job, so we kind of decided to take a stab at running our own business. And I had worked part-time at another consignment store in town, and I thought that we could do this fairly well. So then we found this church in Minturn that was for sale, and we bought it and put the store in here. And that's also how we got our name, because it's Holy for the church, and we're on the corner of Main and Toledo.
Which is really cool, and this building is so unique and beautiful, and you guys have done such a good job renovating it and turning it into just a fun atmosphere, a place where you want to come shopping because it's so adorable in here.
Well, thank you. Yes, it's just such a cool space. I feel really lucky to be here. So.
And the church thing, it makes it so cool. And I didn't know that. I mean, I figured Holy because of the church, but I never really put it together from it being right here on the corner of Main and Toledo. And so what a great name for it, and what a great place to come shopping, and especially if you're just out running around in Minturn.
Exactly. I mean, we've got, like I said, a little bit of everything. So seasonal right now, summer things, and then winter, we just get fabulous things from all over the place. So.
And I've come shopping in here quite a bit. You can find great deals on great things, whether you're looking for an evening dress for maybe that special occasion coming up, or whether you're looking just for some shorts to be wearing around town and comfy and leisurely, and you don't have to break in that stiff denim material.
Yes, exactly right. We do try to but consign things that are in great shape. So, I mean, broken in, maybe more for like boots and things like that, but otherwise everything's in really good shape. But she's right about the denim. So
yeah, sometimes you buy that new denim and you're like, oh, I can't like bend my knees without those wrinkles right behind or in the elbows, and you're like, oh, this is uncomfortable.
Right. So we have that done for you right here.
It just needs a little bit of extra love when you buy it new, and so you don't have to do that. You get it with that love already put into the item, which is really cool. And so you guys have been here for quite some time. How long has Holy Toledo been open?
So 20 years. We passed 20 years this year. So
congratulations on the big 20th anniversary. You guys have done such a good job, and really it's a store that we need here, because sometimes when you're in that last minute pinch to shop for that dress for a gala or something, you can come here and you can find whatever you need.
We do. We have everything from really formal things to Western wear for a Western event. So yeah, you have to come in and check it out.
And if people are interested in consigning to you, how do they get in touch with you guys to do so?
So just give us a call, and we will set up an appointment for you to bring your things in. And, we usually can get you in within a week or so. And
it's that simple.
It's pretty simple.
That makes it so nice, and especially if you're going through your closet. I was just doing some spring cleaning, realized how many things I had that I don't wear anymore, and so I could probably use to come in and give some consignment items. I have this very nice sequence dress that I don't think I'll ever wear again.
Yes, bring it on in, girl. We'll get it sold for you. Someone else will enjoy it.
Which then it kind of creates the sisterhood of the traveling pants, but through maybe a dress or something unique that you can find here.
Exactly, and the other great thing is it's upcycling and recycling, and with so much fast fashion out there, it's a really good way to save the planet.
Fast fashion, that is a new term that we've been hearing a lot. So for people who maybe haven't heard it yet, can you explain it to us?
Yeah, I think it's kind of driven by social media. People want new outfits, and they can't be seen in the same outfit twice. And there's a lot of really cheap stuff on the internet to buy, so and a lot of it isn't very sustainable and made out of polyester and things like that. So it ends up in landfills, and so it's great to go thrifting.
Yes, and you guys are such a great place to do it. So if people are interested, one more time, where are you located and what are your hours?
So we are on at 191 Main Street in Minturn, right on the corner of Main and Toledo. We're open 7 days a week, Monday through Friday, 10 to 6, and Saturday and Sunday, 10 to 4.
Heather, thank you so much for taking the time to chat with us and letting me peruse a little bit. I know I'm going to be pulled right out of here, and I can't shop this morning, but I will come back and shop soon because I was just looking, and you guys have such great things.
Thank you so much for having me.
Make sure if you're in the market for some new clothes and you don't want to do that fast fashion, you can come here, you can buy something absolutely incredible, and you'll look good, feel good, and you'll enjoy the ambiance and atmosphere here at Holy Toledo. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we've got more of the show.
Good Morning Vail.
Welcome back to the show. I'm your host, Liz, and one of my favorite people in the Valley is here this morning. I'm super excited. Passover's coming up on the 5th, so I have Rabbi David from Chabad Vail is the proper way to say it. I'm so happy to have you here. What's going on tonight?
I'm happy to be back. We were here for Hanukkah. We did Purim together, and now we're on to the next, Passover.
I have to say, you are definitely the most joyful human being here. I love having you here because of your spirit and your light and your dedication, not only to just our Jewish residents here in the community, but to people in general. You embrace everybody. This is not
Absolutely.
about one sole thing. And that's what I love about you. And you really like to ingratiate everybody, especially all the kids. You bring them all together.
Correct. Like I always say, labels are for shirts and shoes, not for people. Everybody's welcome. We don't put a label on anybody. I'm from this background. I'm that. Everybody's unique. Everybody's special. Everybody has a place at the table. And what a perfect opportunity to bring up Passover. The Seder is coming up this Wednesday night and Thursday night. Believe it or not, it's 2 Seders. And each and everybody is welcome. You know, we still have room, and this is your opportunity to reach out, and we're happy to help you conduct your own Seder as well. We got matzah to give you, and anything else that you might need to enhance your personal Seder for you and your family.
It's just remarkable, and it's true. They welcome everybody. I've been to the Purim, and they have kids from everywhere. You know, they're not all Jewish kids. They just come, they enjoy it. And the one thing that I find about you and what you represent is about unity and camaraderie and just everybody being one whole happy family. And I absolutely love that.
Yes. You were with us. You joined us for the Purim celebration. You did improv Purim with the kids. They absolutely cherished it and loved it.
They're hilarious.
That was so nice. You came, and they were laughing. And Purim, the holiday of Purim was all about joy, about dressing up and, you know, different type of characters. And you hit the spot. They absolutely loved it. We loved it. Thank you so much.
You know what? It was my pleasure. Anytime you need me to go entertain kids, I'm there because I'm right at their level, I think. I'm not really sure what it is.
We don't want to be at that level of kids. So.
Well, you might.
Pure.
I don't think I'm that far. So I want to touch on a couple of things. First of all, the reason why I always bring you here is because you really are about light and love. And I see that you carry these things around you all the time. I don't know if they can see it on film, but they look like crochet. But what are they called?
They're called tzitzit. They're actually, it's a garment that I wear under my shirt. And the whole point is that it reminds me of all the mitzvos, all the good deeds that I am responsible for every single day. It's a total number of 613 knots to remind me of all that's upon me constantly and all of the time. To remind me it's not all about me, it's about others, it's about sharing, it's about giving, it's about doing good deeds and making the world a better place. So it's not like a reminder that you hear once a day or once a month or once, every holiday, it's a consistent and constant thing that's upon us, just like the kippah, to remind you that somebody's above. No matter how successful you are, you always remember that there's somebody above you. No matter what type of greatness you have accomplished, there's somebody above you. Same idea. It's a constant reminder to be there for others, to give to others, to share with others, and to make the world a better place.
Can we clone you?
Absolutely.
We need to. Yeah. I love this man's energy. I feel it. And I love that you wear this. It's part of his wardrobe every day. So
Correct.
that's what's really, so you basically wake up and add something to you just to give you that special kick for goodness.
Correct. Absolutely. It's all what it's about.
Oh, my God.
Bingo.
Yeah,
you got it. Yeah.
I want to have a sip of Manischewitz right now to celebrate you. But, oh, my God. So now, let's get into this matzah you brought.
Yes.
For those of you who don't know what matzah is, I'm sure everybody does at this point, but it's unleavened bread. Now, you can give that story if you would like.
So, the Jewish people, we eat matzah for 2 reasons. Number one, matzah was eaten as we were slaves in the land of Egypt for 210 years, over 3,000 years ago. And what happened was the Egyptians gave the Jewish people, slaves, what they were given to eat was matzah. They didn't want to give it time to rise, so they just gave them something very quickly to nourish them so they can continue to be working as slaves in Egyptian society. So that was one reason why we eat matzah today, to remember what our ancestors have done and eaten in the land of Egypt. And also when the time has come that the Jewish people were allowed to leave Egypt by the splitting of the sea, we also were eating matzah as well, because we didn't wait for the bread to rise.
Right.
We had confidence in God that He's going to take us out immediately, so we didn't wait around for the bread to rise to make tuna sandwiches or lox and cream cheese sandwiches. We had full faith in God that we're going to leave right away and that He's going to lead us in the right direction, so we didn't even wait for that moment, even the 30 minutes or hour or 2 hours for it to rise. We immediately went with God out of the land of Egypt. So those are the 2 reasons why we eat it today, for that purpose.
I'm sorry, I have to correct you. There are 3 reasons.
Let's hear it.
It's delicious. So your typical matzah is usually, if you see it in a box, it's like a square cracker with little holes in it. Now this looks like the real deal.
This is the round matzah.
It's round.
It comes from a matzah bakery in the Holy Land, as you can see, the land of Israel. And it's the original style matzah that the Jewish people left Egypt with. Here's a full round one.
Look at that. It doubles as a yarmulke, too.
There you go.
I love that. But this is really, really cool. And I tell you what, whether they had to wait or not, it just ended up with a delicious flavor.
Taste, exactly.
And you could put spreads on this. You could put on, and you don't have to be Jewish to enjoy matzah. I am telling you right now, this is amazing. I've never seen round matzah. I always see it square in the box.
This is for you guys right over here at the
I'm going to
station.
Frisbee with Ben, my cameraman, right now. No, I don't want to mess it up because I want to eat it later. So enjoy that matzah, everybody. And this is just delicious.
And reach out. We're happy to give. We have tons of this matzah. We're happy to give it to you guys and share it with your Passover Seder. It's called the matzah of freedom, the matzah of faith, as I mentioned earlier.
You know, who knew food would be such a big representative of our beliefs and our ideals, but it really is, because food is what we feed off of it.
Every single holiday, whatever food we're eating, it's all about coming together and reminding us of what happened in the past.
Absolutely, and it's okay to remember what happened in the past, but to bring it
into the future.
Very
good.
Right, so what we want to do, give me a good blessing.
Very good.
I need a good blessing right now.
Okay, the blessing is, and it's a good lesson as well. So what is, something that happened 3,000 years ago, how does it affect us today? We're telling our children to come around, sit around the Seder table, eat the bitter herbs, eat the, onion or the parsley dipped in, salt water to remind us of the tears of our ancestors in the land of Egypt. We eat the bitter herbs for all the difficult times. We eat the haroset, the apple mixture with nuts and wine to remind us of all the bricks that were, the Jewish people used to build all the pyramids and so forth. But the idea for us is we have to tell our children what Passover means to us today. And that is that we have to leave our personal Egypt, meaning to say our personal bondage, whatever is holding us back, whatever is keeping us as slaves. So whatever it is in your life that's holding you back, whatever it might be, addiction, depression, whatever, you name it, we have to try to figure out a way how to leave our personal bondage, our personal Egypt, whatever is holding us back. And that's the blessing that I give to you and to all of us. We all have something, that's literally pulling us back, that's not allowing us to be free, that's not allowing us to move forward, that's not allowing us to enjoy whatever it is that happened to us in the past, whoever has hurt us, whoever has blamed us, or whatever, grudge that we might be holding, anything along those lines. This is the perfect opportunity to step up to the plate and literally take those shackles off and be free, and to literally see the world before you in this most beautiful and most wonderful, happy way that you can really live and be free to who you are. And when you are free, that's when you can bestow freedom upon others as well.
Every time you're here, I want to cry because you're so profound. And that's, what you just said holds true to every single human being on this planet.
And that's why the Seder is for every human being.
That's correct. This is a way to maybe understand the Jewish religion and the history and the background and the love and the light that we all bring to this world. But the fact that you realize, it's almost non-denominational what your mindset is. And that is something that really everybody can grab onto and hold on to no matter what. We've all got our things. We've got our darkness. We've got our past. We've got our PTSD.
We all got our
trauma.
packages, yes.
That's right. But if we can learn from it all, and bring it to a special place in our hearts where we can help others and bring light to other people and make other people feel better about what they're going through. And that's what it's all about.
I agree completely. So when we look at Passover, we don't say, oh, it's something that's old-fashioned. It happened so many years ago. Oh, this is not connected to me. Why is it related to me? Why do I have to participate? No, this is meant for each and every one of us. It talks to us today, our personal, our personal things that hold us back. Whatever it might be, each of us have our own package, like we say in Yiddish, our own pekel, our own little, things that we carry around with us. This is the perfect opportunity with that spring cleaning, the Passover cleaning. Get rid of it, and
throw away the pekel, everybody.
Exactly. Search for it and get rid of it and live a beautiful life the way it was meant to be.
Oh my God, you're the most amazing human. I absolutely adore you. I really do. I've known you a few years now.
Yes,
it's been a long
Through
time.
Doba, my wife, yes.
His wife Doba is amazing. Now let us know a little bit about Chabad Vail.
So Chabad Vail is, we're in town for almost 17 years.
Wow.
We have services almost every day, and especially on the Sabbath and holidays, where we can have anywhere from 50, 60 to 250 people in attendance for our Passover Seders, for our Purim festivals, for our Hanukkah menorah lightings and parties, Rosh Hashanah, Yom Kippur, Hebrew school. We have it on Sundays throughout the year. We have private classes. And the whole idea about what we do is we are ambassadors of the one above, and we want to give everybody the opportunity to learn, to grow, but it must be done in the most joyful way.
Oh.
It has to be done in a positive attitude. Otherwise, the children and the future generations are just not going to go along with it. We don't have to make things up for Judaism because it can stand on its own. It's the most beautiful religion. It's the most kind. It's the most generous. It's the most caring. And we can teach this to that generation. And that's our goal. That's our outlook. And that's what we represent.
Well, I can't say anything better than this man. This is Rabbi Dovid from Chabad Vail, and we are going to celebrate Passover in the biggest way beginning on the 5th. And thank you for bringing all the joy and love and light that you have encased within this one human being.
That's very good. Thank you so much for having us.
We
Happy
love
Passover.
you. Yay, happy Passover, everybody. Rabbi Dovid.
All the blessings.
Yes, and make sure you get on over to the Silent Disco over at Alpine Arts in Riverwalk. We'll be back with more great TV8 right after this.
Good Morning Vail.
It's that time where we're talking Sun and Ski product of the week. And this week we've got the Oakley Flight Deck M. And this one specifically is the Michaela Schifrin model. So if you want to look like an 88-time world champion ski racer, well then these are the goggles that you want to wear. Now this goggle has some really nice features to it. The Oakley Prism lens technology is one goggle lens meant to cover a very broad spectrum of light, making it nice and easy for you to ski and see out there. So if you want to hit the slopes like our very own Michaela Schifrin, well then this is a great way to do so. Another super nice feature about these goggles is they are OTG, meaning they can fit over your glasses, and you can tell by this cutout right here in the frame, making it nice and convenient for you if you have to wear your glasses under your goggles. Now this is a great product to get your hands on, and especially during these spring skiing months, especially when we see that sunshine come out, because it is a little bit darker of a lens. We want to thank Sun and Ski Sports for bringing you this product of the week. We love giving you as much information as we can for all of the great products that you can get your hands on over at Sun and Ski Sports. You can check out their website at sunandskisports.com, and that way you can order them right to your door. We're going to take a short break right now.
Knapp Harvest, your local marketplace for fresh, locally produced products. Our indoor farmers market is open 7 days a week, featuring locally grown organic produce, prepared meals, honey from our Knapp Nectar Hive, furniture, cutting boards, and much more. We source and sell locally grown and produced products from the Vail and Roaring Fork Valleys. Visit us at our new location in Eagle Ranch, 717 Sylvan Lake Road, next door to Color Coffee Roasters.
Eyepieces of Vail has been a fixture in the Vail community for over 30 years. From designer frames and sunglasses to high-performance sports frames, prescription goggles, and in-demand accessories like helmets, goggle lenses, and foldable reading glasses, our inventory raises the optical bar. Visit one of our 7 locations today and see why generations of loyal customers return time after time for our unmatched service and inventory. Eyepieces, the art of vision.
Time to rise and shine? There's no better way to start your day off than with the Good Morning Vail crew. You asked for more, and TV8 delivered. Good Morning Vail is here for you with your local news, sports, weather, and community events every morning from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. No matter the season, we give you a reason to watch, so grab your coffee and join the fun. Live stream us at tv8vail.com or on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92. And remember, there's more for you on 92.
Good Morning Vail.
Welcome to the TV8 Visitors Bureau, getting you in the know before you go. We're up here in the beautiful Beaver Creek, and if you are looking for activities to do, well, they've got an app that can guide you through everything you need. So you just have to download the Beaver Creek Village Guide, and it'll get you everything from restaurants and shopping to when activities and events are taking place. There are so many great activities always happening up here at the Beaver Creek Resort, and one of them is the Villar Performing Arts Center. This is a great venue for you to go and enjoy so many incredible shows. It's going to be super easy to buy your tickets using the app, and we're going to show you how to get there. Once you buy your tickets to go enjoy the Villar Performing Arts Center, this is how you're going to get there from the covered bridge here in Beaver Creek all the way over there. Let's go. Once you make your way down to the Villar Performing Arts Center, you get to go inside and enjoy their 535-seat intimate venue where they do so many great shows. So make sure that you check it out and use the app to plan your entire trip up here in Beaver Creek. That's going to do it for this edition of the TV8 Visitors Bureau. We'll see you soon.
Welcome back to the Sunday edition of Good Morning Vail on TV8. I'm your host, Liz, and we are just rolling through some amazing guests this morning. Tommy Anderson from the Aliltones, what's going on, honey?
Hey, doing great. How are you doing?
I'm so happy. I'm so happy that you're here. Now, the Aliltones is a band that you guys are having your 10th anniversary coming up, and I want to just say that I'm really proud and exciting to know that I was there when you guys first formed, and it was just a hodgepodge of musicians that were playing on like a little night that you were just doing open mic type of thing, and you're all just coming in individually, and then the next thing you know, you've decided, you know, we all sound good together, let's create a band.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. I was hosting the open jam at Montana's, and then these are the people that kept coming back week after week,
right?
And we just kind of clicked together, and next thing you know, it's been 10 years.
10 years of such incredible music. And I love when you decide to come up with a name. I want to figure out how you discovered that name, which is really cool. And you just became a group of really great friends and brothers. And now you play everywhere. So how did you come up with the name The Aliltones?
We were practicing at my house and kind of spitballing names. And I don't know, basically, it was just a mistake. Mauricio heard it differently than we said, one of our names that didn't make the cut, and we're like, that's it, Aliltones. And then he's like, well, that's not what I thought. It was kind of a mistake, but it kind of fell out of the sky.
That's okay. Sometimes a little boo-boo turns out to be a big deal, so that's really awesome. So in 10 years, how do you guys think that you've grown from when you first started together until today?
Well, we definitely kind of have a psychic thing when we play together.
Oh, nice.
You know, we can go right from song to song, and I'll hit the first note of the next song, and everybody's right there on top of it. You know,
isn't that incredible how you have like a understanding? It's almost like a whole nother language that you're all talking, even though nobody's listening or can understand it. It's a communication that's all with you guys only.
Yeah, I feel like we have that. You know, that's our secret weapon.
Yeah. And the difference between the Aliltones and most of the other groups out here is that you have a different sound. It's a little bit more of a rocky sound.
Well, it's all original almost.
That's what I love.
It's 80 to 90% originals, and the covers we do, we put our spin on it. We're not playing it right, just like the record.
Right. And now you do a lot of the songwriting, correct?
Yeah.
I would say most of the songs are coming from your brain.
Most of the songs from this, I mean, these guys are all have their own songs and things too, but for the Aliltones, it's a lot of the songs I wrote.
Yeah, but that's amazing. And
they've all put their spin on it over the years.
Yeah, and that's fine, because when you write a tune and then everybody hears it, they might have a different addition to it or add a little note or something, and then it just becomes part of the whole group.
Exactly.
Now you have Sam B.
Oh, yeah.
You have Mauricio David. You have Ben Swanky. you, Tommy Anderson, and then you have somebody else.
Jake Ledard.
Jake, I love Jake. That's right. He's
Yeah.
also been part of the evolution a little bit.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I get.
He's the one with the degree.
Yeah, the dentist.
No, he's not a dentist. He's got a degree in music.
Oh, I got you. Okay, I don't know why somebody was a dentist in one of your bands.
That's the evolution grew from the Aliltones too.
Right.
Mauricio's other project.
Yes.
And yes, one of his horn players is a dentist.
I just think that's so funny. Now, I have so many questions because I just think that you guys are incredible. And the songwriting is original, which makes it really special as well. Now, with the group of guys that you have in your band, you guys all formed together, and I know that Sam's been to the Berkeley, and I know that everybody is just an exceptional musician. Whether they came from another band or not, when they formed the Aliltones, you guys just became your own entity. Where have you guys been playing out?
We've two of us have children, so we've kind of kept regionally local. But we played all the ski resorts, and we've played Beaver Creek and Vail and Copper Mountain, Breckenridge. We're played every club around here, Agave, all that. We've played a lot of the festivals. We played down in Buena Vista a festival last year. The name is escaping me. We played this year. We were playing our 10th anniversary show on the 21st at Agave. We played a lot of the GoPro games. We played I don't know, wherever.
Well, it's just incredible how much you have been doing here. I went and I saw you guys over at Rancho. That was amazing. You guys played live, and it was just it was one of the festivals.
Oh, yeah, that was Camp Out for the Cause.
Camp Out, right.
Yeah.
Leave No Trace.
Yeah.
But that was a great experience
I think we played
as well.
7 or 8 festivals in a row last summer.
Wow.
Yeah. We stay pretty busy in the summer. I have a sound company and things that keep me busy.
Mm-hmm. Waveworks.
Waveworks, yes.
Right. If anybody needs sound for an event or a big fundraiser or anything like that, Waveworks is the person to go to because you've mixed sound for.
We just did the Goo Goo Dolls for a private party in Vail, and then I've done just this year Macy Gray, all the big DJs. I've done a lot of shows in Aspen. I've done Michael Fronte at elementary school here once.
Oh my God, that's incredible. But you know what? Having an ear for music is a great person to have for a sound guy because you really know your stuff. And I've seen you at so many great events with just the sound, but now we bring you back to the Aliltones. 10 years together, and you guys are coming out next week, and not next week. What's the exact date?
It's the 21st of April.
That's what I thought. Okay,
Friday
so
night.
The 21st, it's a Friday night. I know it all kicks off at 10 p.m. at Agave. What are we going to expect?
We're going to reach deep for some of the older stuff we haven't played in a while, new stuff. We've got a lot of special guests that have played with us over the years that we're filling out
really?
a pretty big night of music.
Oh, like who? I want to know.
Some of them haven't been contacted yet.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, so it's a surprise.
but there's a lot of people that have filled in on drums or bass or guitar over the years that have played with us. We've gotten to play with a lot of good people, so I'm going to try to solidify a pretty hefty guest roster this week.
Amazing. Well, we'll keep that as a surprise because it's really fun to go and just wait to see what's going to happen. Now, over at Agave, you chose Agave because you played there a bunch of times.
Played there a lot and done sound there a lot, and it's kind of a family place for us. We've spent a lot of time there.
Well, they're great, and they have great Mexican food as well.
Oh, yes.
So if the show starts at 10, people can get out there and have a great dinner, enjoy some tacos. And I can honestly say that we will dance off any food that we eat that night because you guys have so much energy and just such a great camaraderie on stage that I can't wait to hear you guys play. What's your favorite song that the Aliltones have done together that's an original?
I was thinking about that because I was trying to narrow it down to a couple of songs to play here today. And I think this one song, Retire, is kind of our manifesto. Nice.
Retire. That's what we do at 80 this time of year, right? In this year, I don't know. But I'm really excited. Are you going to play that coming up?
Yeah, I'd love to.
All right. I'm really excited. So we have Tommy Anderson here from the Aliltones, their 10-year anniversary coming up at Agave on the 21st. And one of his favorite songs, Retire, he's going to play coming up after the break. So stick around for more TV8 Vail right here.
Good morning, Vail.
When people think of world-class destinations, they're drawn to a place that provides opportunities for fine dining, shopping, superior lodging, exciting events, and unparalleled outdoor activities. Park City, Utah, and Vail, Colorado are renowned destinations for travelers and extraordinary homes for residents. Feature your exceptional products and services in these two luxury communities. Advertise with Park City Television and TV8 Vail. Contact us today.
Here at Sun and Ski Sports, we are all about helping you find the right gear for your best adventure. Come explore our selection of skis, snowboards, bikes, clothing, and footwear. Stop by our full-service shop to learn more about how we help keep your equipment at peak performance and our assortment of rentals. Remember, whatever your adventures may be, you can find all your gear here at Sun and Ski Sports. Call or visit us in Avon or Dillon or learn more at sunandski.com.
I'm Clinton Griffiths, the host of Ag Day Television. Get the latest news about crops, livestock, rural living, and so much more from our award-winning team. Follow the food you eat from the field to the store to your table every day. Because what's happening on the farm matters to you and your family. Watch Ag Day, weekdays.
Did you know that all Eagle County residents and visitors can get a free Eagle Valley Library District card? All you need is a photo ID. You get our online databases and resources, free music, free streaming, all from wherever you have internet access. Free audiobooks and e-audiobooks straight to your phone. Go into your Eagle Valley Library District branch today and get your library card.
Have you heard the exciting news? Well, we're here to share it with you. Good Morning Vail is now a podcast, so you can stream us on all of your favorite streaming devices, whether you have an iPhone or an Android. So make sure that if you are on the go, that you get in the know by streaming us on any of those platforms. We love what we do here at TVA, and we love to give you the information, so make sure that you can catch us all the time.
Hi there. Are you ready to explore famous neighborhoods from New York City to Kentucky? Watch The Neighborhood with host Nicole Newman. Featuring famous people, unique history, and delicious places to eat and drink. Our viewers get an inside personal look at each neighborhood. With each episode we learn, grow, laugh, and live like a local, not just a visitor. Welcome to The Neighborhood. Check your local program schedule and tune in.
Good Morning Vail.
Welcome back to the show, everybody. As you have seen, we have Tommy Anderson here on the sofa with me from the Aliltones, celebrating 10 years together as a band of brothers. And I love your music, and I'm so happy that you got up this morning for me. Yes. Now, this is an original tune. It's called Retire, written by you and played by the Aliltones. Let's hear this amazing song, and then you're going to play a second tune right after that called
Heart of the Thing.
Heart of the Thing. So we got back-to-back tunes right here. Tommy Anderson and the Aliltones. Thanks, Tommy.
All right, thanks.
Woohoo!
Well, I'm just a simple man with many complex plans. Some things I don't know all that much about, but I go ahead and start and give it my whole heart. 9.9 times out of 10 it all works out. Well, I'm beginning to find that music, love, and time are the only things you can't get too much of. I once would have added money, but to tell you something funny, it got bounced right off my top 3 for love. Well, I spent too many days between shortcuts and highways. I hope sometimes you sit and tend the fire. I'm gonna build something that can't tip over. I'm gonna plant some four-leaf clovers, raise them, use them, sell them, and retire. And in my later years, I hope to be eccentric. As my mind and body slowly become soft. But in the aftermath, if you ain't walking on my path, then I'm getting off. Real feet don't fail me now, 'cause I'm pulling my own plow. It works just like exercise with a tip. No time to hesitate, there's nothing to contemplate. This is your task, nothing to ask, just let it rip. Nothing good gets handed out, there's no victory through doubt. There comes a time to go and take the things you need. But if you don't stop and listen, you won't know that you're in prison. And if you're not, well, then how can you be free? As you discover all your powers, don't step on the people of the flowers. Some rules don't change on this side of the wire. You're gonna build something that can't tip over. Plant some four-leaf clovers, raise them, cool them, sell them, and retire. And in my later years, I hope to be eccentric. As my mind and body slowly become soft. But in the aftermath, if you ain't walking on my path, then I'm getting off. Well, the wind still blows and nobody truly knows what lies just around the corner of that path. Take the good people you found, spread your love around, and you're guaranteed to get some more back. I ain't trying to rule the world no more, just trying to shut the door on the world of settlers looking for a buyer. Trying to build something that can't tip over. They're gonna plant some four-leaf clovers, raise them, fuel them, sell them, and retire. All right. I guess I'll play the heart of the thing too. Bring it down for a second.
Good Morning Vail.
It's the fastest half hour in television. Toyota's Race Week takes you inside the high-speed world of NASCAR. Go behind the scenes for a look into the high adrenaline world of motorsports and hear from your favorite drivers as they discuss the drive to a championship. If you love NASCAR, you won't want to miss Toyota's Race Week.
Tune in to Good Morning Vail all week long for your chance to win tickets to see local favorites, the Runaway Grooms, play with East Coast sensation band Dogs in a Pile. Friday, April 7th at 10 Mile Music Hall. Just wait for the Watch and Win jingle and be the first to call for your chance to see two of your favorite bands in action, courtesy of your friends at TVA Vail and 10 Mile Music Hall. There's always more for you on Channel 92.
Coming up this season on Ready, Set, Renovate, real homeowners tackle really big renos.
Welcome to the ugliest house in the neighborhood.
It's a wild ride from before to after.
If we go to the tile store one more time, only one of us is coming out alive.
Well, I didn't know he was going to do all that.
Between the budget and the timeline, it's makeover madness.
Hey there, everyone. I'm Cece Zach, and I'm the host of Good Day Vail. And today's episode is another one you don't want to miss because it really is about helping you live your best life here in the Vail Valley. We got Mark Masters in the house today, and if you don't know who he is, he's the founder of the Vail Comedy Show and the Vail Comedy Festival, and you need to be here watching to learn how you can laugh in the Valley at any time. Join us for today's Good Day Vail.
Good Morning Vail.
We are picking right back up from that beautiful tune from Tommy Anderson from the Aliltones. We are going to close the show with the rest of this song. I love having you here. And get ready for the 10th anniversary on the 21st at Agave. We're going to continue on with this beautiful tune. Or you can start over.
When I look back on the old days, it's amazing we're alive. 40-something years in overdrive. And I hope I've gotten wiser this time at bat. But no matter where you are, man, they'll act. So trying to pay attention. And I'm trying to slow my roll, but I got to keep on inching toward the goal. And I don't let no man push me, but I let the wind blow me around. Just trying to cruise a little closer to the ground. But you gotta keep moving, shake off the dust. If you don't use the tools, then you hit us. Gotta keep on hanging, if only by a string, and someday you might get the heart of the thing.
See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up. Your day, the coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good Morning Vail.
Tune into Good Morning Vail all week long for your chance to win tickets to see local favorites, the Runaway Grooms, play with East Coast sensation band Dogs in a Pile.